What up? Let's get weird. It's your boy Tommy G here with the Friday edition of the Stay Cashin show. Big weekend ahead. Football playoffs are upon us. It seems like the season just fucking started, and now it's basically almost over. But the best part about football season ending is basketball, March Madness, and all the real fun begins. So,
what about Notre Dame winning a national title, Tommy?
Well, we're gonna get that right now. Hold on, Bill. Go do your thing.
What?
Go do your thing. I know you got it set up.
Go, what's set up, Tommy?
Can we do that?
I feel like Bill was in Rudy somewhere.
Tommy won a bet on college football playoffs finally, and it's the team that he gets fucked by every week.
Like, right, Dad? Like Bill was definitely in the movie somewhere at some point.
Yeah. Guys, told you this yesterday that they were going to win. And then where are the people in the comments? Notre Dame can't win from behind. They can't win. Well, is 10 points good enough for you? Because when I said that they won, when came back against Georgia, that wasn't good enough. Was being down 10-0 good enough? Is that a good enough comeback from being able to win from behind?
How about when the refs handed Penn State 14 free points?
Yeah. Where's DJ or RJ or whoever that was from yesterday?
AJ,
where are you, AJ? With that terrible analysis. You got every call. You got a bullshit pass interference. You got a fucking a quarterback that missed the whole most important drive of the game before the half through an injury. Probably played the whole game.
The holding call was worse than the pass interference call. Like Christian Gray's shoulder pads like ripped out here.
Calls.
That's what I'm saying. No, the non-holding call.
Yeah,
Christian Gray's shoulder pads out here. I'm like, what the fuck is the ref looking at?
Bro, listen.
Not only were the calls bad, I don't know who the fuck was doing the timekeeping. The timekeeping.
Oh, dude, whoever was doing that clock. Like, the timekeeper.
I was listening to the McAfee version. He was going insane.
I didn't even see it. I got to start watching different.
He went
if McAfee's going to consistently do these, because the real broadcast is insane. They're like, that was clearly pass interference. Oh, there's a minor issue with it. Like, they just blow whatever the refs call. But, like, a clock operator for a football game is the definition, Siege. If you looked up in the dictionary, I know me and you used to joke about this at Roto Grinders all the time. You have one job, right? Like, that's the definition of one job. Like, your only fucking job is to fucking click stop and start. One job, and they fucked it up 9 times.
At least.
Dude, there was a time where I was about to go file a lawsuit because Notre Dame got a first down, and it just kept running. And running after the first down under 2 minutes.
Go
up about 3 comments.
At least he's here.
Yeah.
You know what? Here, AJ, here's the deal. When you show up, you don't get the lashing that hard. You actually get respect, believe it or not. So you actually have respect now, AJ. I respect you. We're going to beat the hell out of you for a second, but I do respect you now, unlike these other fucking.
They didn't call any holdings on the defensive line, and I'm not complaining about any of the holdings on the interior. We got held on every blitz; they were consistent. They didn't call any of that. But when you're outside, like in the secondary, and the guy's shoulder pad is here, and it's like for a 15-yard gain on 2nd and 10. Like, that was a game-changing missed call. It would have been 2nd and 20 when Penn State has a shitty field goal kicker. Like, it changed the entire game. It made it 17-17 instead of maybe 17-10 with Notre Dame getting the ball back. Like, you can't miss that call. Like, I know Riley Leonard threw a pick after that, whatever, but, like, that holding call was worse than any of the pass interference. Like, it's the most blatant holding call in the world. You have to call it.
Yeah, I agree. That was it was getting bad. It was getting ugly at one point where it was just call after call after call, and it was crazy. And then like you said, the timekeeping at the scoreboard at the end was like the ref was every 5 seconds. Can you adjust the clock? Can you adjust the clock? Can you adjust the clock? Like, what the hell was going on with everything during
the ref actually had to step in and tell the fucking clock person that the clock stops after first downs because we're under 2 minutes. Like, he subtly put it in, but he was like, please reset the game clock to 1:27 going forward, being that we're under 2 minutes, clock stops after first down. Yeah. Like, hey, motherfucker, you have one job. One job, biggest game of the year. Maybe do it right.
McAfee was saying that also. McAfee was saying that ref was basically calling out the clock guy without calling him out, like how bad he was.
I wish
at least he did. At least that ref did one competent thing. It was bad. My buddy pregame, who's a Texas fan, texted me. He goes, "Oh my God, this is the worst Big 12 crew. You got stuck with them again." And I was like, "We just had them last week versus Georgia. I'm already
any
prepared."
Big 12 crews in any major games. They don't deal with physical football. They deal with fucking flag football all day.
Where are the SEC crews? We can't get
you
them.
need SEC or Big 10. Obviously, you can't do a Big 10 crew in this one because you have a Big 10 team in it. But that should be an SEC crew in every one of these games. It's ridiculous. But either way, we almost, in this college football game, obviously it went well for us. Riley came up just short of his rushing prop. I don't think we had it, but he hit the 25 for us, which I needed for a max bet, 25, 25, 25. Notre Dame, we all had Notre Dame. Guys, I almost broke the internet. Literally. I don't know if I know our subscribers were watching. We almost broke the fucking internet on that game because I had 24-10, 24-13, and 24-17 final plus 20,000. And when Notre Dame scored to make that 17-10 with 12 minutes left and then got the ball, we got a Notre Dame touchdown there, which they ended up scoring the next drive that they had. We're at 24-10, and no matter what Penn State does, it's either 10-13 or 17, and we hit a plus 20,000. We also had overtime plus 1,000, which were 30 seconds from that. So a Riley Leonard bad pick and a bad pass interference cost us the correct score, and then a fucking Aller pick at the end cost us the overtime. What is Franklin doing in that spot, guys? You got to know. Aller looked terrible all game. He's a terrible quarterback. I think me and Siege are the only two people on the planet who were saying all year this kid sucks.
They love that guy. They're talking about him being number one.
Hate him.
And everything.
Dude, they were talking about him going to the Jets. I fucking hate Drew Aller.
He's going to so be the Jets quarterback.
Of course he will. Of course he
will. That's the prototypical.
So definitely going to happen.
Listen,
remember when I was begging? Remember 2 years ago?
He's a big, powerful dude who can run.
Yes, but remember 2 years ago when I was begging the world, it was me and Rackets were talking about, begging the world not to take Will Levis. Please don't let him come to us. I don't want anything to do with this bag of shit. Yeah. Drew Aller's the same thing. Big dude, looks like it. You look up quarterback in the dictionary. He's got the long hair. He's got the build. He's got the smile. He can run a little bit. He sucks. He fucking sucks, dude. So
when Greg McElroy's like, I trust him entirely, I literally turned around. I was sitting with my buddy at the FanDuel Sportsbook, and I was like, interception incoming.
Bro, how are they? I'm sitting there, and I'm rocking a hard place at that point because I just lost my correct score on a bunch of bullshit that I could get. So I'm sitting there going, Notre Dame's winning this game. Let's get this to overtime, right? Like I actually wanted it to go to overtime. I was that confident Notre Dame was going to win it in overtime. And that, how 30 seconds left at your own 20? What do you do? Run the ball once or twice, take a shot, pretend
they got 13 yards. Pass. They got 13 yards. That's what.
But you're still at your. It's still Drew Aller. It's still a bad situation. Just get to over. You're not getting into field goal range, and if you do, it's a fucking prayer. Just safe plays. You got to be at the 50 for me to trust Drew Aller in that spot to get another 20 yards. Like even at the 30, Siege, you're still 40 yards away from a long field goal.
And the Penn State kicker's trash. That's why I was really
trash. Aller's trash. The coach is trash. The clock management's trash. You know you're going to lose 5 seconds on every play anyway because the clock guy's going to fuck it up. I mean, like, you have the 13-yard run. Fine. Cool. Let's go. We got a drive start. The next play is a screen pass. It's either a wide receiver screen or a running back screen. You do not let this kid throw over the middle.
It was supposed to be a quick Warren pass, and it was just covered so well by Schuyler.
Warren is no joke.
Warren should be the number one pick of the draft.
He is no joke.
This kid.
No, Abdul Carter should be number one. What he did on one shoulder was ridiculous.
Abdul Carter's a maniac, but honestly, listen, Travis insane. Hunter, the kid's 6'6", 257. Do you realize that? He's a power forward.
Yeah, he's just not fast enough.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, dude. You look at Brock Bowers and all these guys. Like,
yeah, but he's not Brock Bowers. Like, I like Warren a lot. He's just not Brock Bowers.
No, but he is. He's literally a better blocker than all those. Brock Bowers has some blocking issues. So you have to factor in when you're talking to the NBA and you stick a 6'6", 257 guy who's the best blocking tight end in college football. He can play wildcat. He can play fullback. He can fucking throw the ball. He can fucking catch the ball. I mean, this dude's a fucking wrecking ball, and we've seen what these teams have done with the Gronks and the Kelseys. And like, you get a guy like that, all the biggest dynasties in history all had monstrous tight ends who could do everything, including block. Because when you look at the Brock Bowers and guys like that, yes, they're receivers. They're not great blockers, though. That's one of the problems. This kid's a brick shit house.
I love him. Don't get me wrong. Like, I'd use a top 10 pick on him, but I would not use a top 5.
I mean, look at all the teams who are amazing, though. Siege, you got the Niners with Kittle. You got Kelsey with the Chiefs. These are every year these teams are right there in the thick of things. You have every
but
single
again, none of
team.
those teams use first-round capital on them, Tommy.
I get it,
Laporta,
but they should have.
First round pick?
Right. They should have. No. Right? Laporta is another one. You can't have a great team in this league without having a dominant tight end. So if I'm a team like the Giants, I don't go and get Shedeur Sanders, who's going to be a bag of shit, or Cam Ward might be fine.
I can't wait till we do our NFL draft previews if you think Shedeur Sanders.
Shedeur Sanders, bag of shit. But I go get Warren, and then I sell the house for Arch Manning next year if I'm the Giants. I literally, the whole house is going on Arch Manning. I'm bringing back Drew Lock. I'm fucking doing anything I can to fucking shit the bed next year and go get Warren or Hunter and Drew and Arch Manning, because Arch Manning is going to be generational the same way I told you Burrow is going to be generational. It's going to be the same thing. Zab, what's up, buddy?
Not much, man. Made some money on the game last night, tailing you guys. So I just put a little bit of all your plays together. Notre Dame first half under, and Penn State first drive punt. So
I was shocked.
We got both teams first drive punt. They gave that on here yesterday, so they both cashed.
I was a little shocked at Faison's lack of usage. Siege, that was a little weird.
Great House just played great. I should have bet Great House too. I was kicking myself. I saw it was 9.5, and I was like, "That's too low," and then I just never circled back to it.
Yeah, I mean, it was a total problem.
As soon as he caught the first ball, I should have hit on it live, but I didn't. I was so emotionally involved. I kind of was like, "I'm not going to bet live stuff. I'm just going to do this," and then I bet one live thing, and they didn't see the field the whole drive.
Price fucked me in my builder. He was the only one. It was the only bet I didn't hit. Was just Price. He couldn't even get 25 yards. They didn't even use him.
Yeah, Love looked better than I expected.
Yeah, he was jumping over people.
Well, Love was definitely healthy. I mean, he jumped over a 6'4" guy.
Okay, he definitely wasn't healthy.
I mean, he jumped over a 6'4" guy.
Yeah, he did jump over. He
jumped over a guy who was 6'4".
Yeah,
he's got a brace on his leg. He can barely.
He jumped over a guy who was 6'4". So,
yeah, that's because he's just that good.
Pretty good.
Yeah, he jumped over that guy. Cleared him like crazy.
He seemed pretty healthy on
that 2-yard goal line looked like number 1 running back in the country stuff to me, by the way, when he just shook off 7 tackles.
Yeah, but then we saw the same thing on the other side, the exact next drive.
Yeah, I mean, both backs on Penn State look better than Love. Let's be honest. So, but Love was fine. Listen, they got the job done. But just be happy.
Of course, they got the job done. They're going to lose to Ohio State, and then that's the end of it.
All right, let's see if we got any headlines here to talk about, Hoffman. What do we got anything going on in the world of sports? Or Siege or anyone?
Did I say Penn State?
I got one.
What do you got?
Deshaun Watson retore his Achilles tendon and is now out even longer.
Dude, he was doing TikTok dances on the street. I would not be surprised if that's how he did it. There was a post where someone posted on Twitter. I gotta find the fucking tweet. It was making fun of the fact that this is our fucking quarterback doing TikTok dances on the fucking side of the street with a bad Achilles.
Let's be honest. The Browns were never gonna play him at quarterback anyways. They really don't care. It gives them an excuse now to drop someone number 2.
This happened, right?
Yes.
I mean, do they get out from under any of this money now because of this?
No.
They're stuck, right? It was guaranteed.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
his contract was like.
They said it when it happened. That was where you're going to give a guy who's finger popped 97 masseuses, 250 guaranteed. When people were wondering if he was even going to be allowed to play in the NFL again, you're a fucking idiot. So
Bill O'Brien suddenly his coaching resume looks a whole lot different now.
Yeah, exactly. You start looking at how these guys have fallen apart after that.
They did restructure his deal about a week left in the season, so
yeah,
I'm sure they got rid of some of that deal. But yeah,
he's a complete bag of shit.
Yep.
Let me see.
Carson Beck is going to Miami, like we said.
Yep.
He'll get a chance to lose to Notre Dame week 1 next year.
He's just going to go fuck his girlfriend and lose every game. That's what he's doing.
Yeah.
And get paid like $10 million to do it.
Yeah. A shit ton
life
of
is good,
money.
man. Life is good.
Yeah, he's a bag of shit. Anything else from a headline perspective? Anything crazy going on with these NBA idiots? I saw Kawhi Leonard is now taking time off because of the fire.
He just does. He finds any excuse.
I mean, this guy, like, literally, if there's like a fucking.
I mean, they're literally robbing the NBA.
I'm surprised he didn't fucking take time off.
When was the last time he played?
He was just starting to come back. So, like, he had played like 20 minutes for like 3 games. But I mean, the Lakers and the Clippers have a homestand this weekend, so that's just not going to happen.
Keep talking for a second. Let me write this up.
Like Los Angeles might not even be there by the time that game happens.
Yeah.
It really might not be.
And by the way, I should mention this now. I still got to finish writing this, so give me a second. I was getting thrashed yesterday for my not going in on the fires and everything like I usually do. Obviously, you guys saw the tweet today. I didn't want to say anything before he came out publicly with it. Zab, we know about it a couple days ago. We've both spoken to Jerry, Scarface, CG knows Scarface, obviously, too. Obviously, all of you guys here know him. Part of the Four Deep family. Great guy, probably the best guy. I don't think a single person in the industry or anyone has a bad word to say about him. 18-year business that he's had. I know it was his baby. It was his love child. It was the place he hung out. It was his cheers. It was his home. And he posted a tweet on Twitter, just burnt to rubble. So if you saw me coming out yesterday without the normal venom and fury I have for these conspiracy theories, I'd just gotten off the phone with Jerry right before the show and didn't really think it was the right time to go in on the conspiracy side of all that. But Jerry, we love you, brother. Hope everything's okay. We're all here for you, as you know. And Bill, you want to say thoughts and prayers?
No, I'm not a big
I'm not going to say thoughts and prayers because Jerry's a gangster and he's going to come back from this 10 times stronger. So
yeah, he's alive, isn't he?
Yeah, that's it.
Well,
so
there you go.
Jerry, we love you, and it sucks. And I know there's a lot of other people, but I only care about the people I know. So everyone else, don't give a shit. Jerry, we love you.
Oh, they moved the game. They moved the game. Like
they did move the game.
Yeah, so go talk about that for a second while I write this up.
Well, I'm burning my Rams shirt today.
No,
Monday's game moved from LA. Now it's in at Arizona Cardinals home stadium. So I'll be curious to see if a lot of those fans travel. I think you just get a mixed bag of fans. I can't imagine too many Rams.
All the flights from LA are like $1,000. So I think you're going to see actually some fans travel.
But the thing is like, can you get back to LA if you leave?
Well, they're probably not going to want to go back. That's probably why they're all going.
They'll probably leave to get the fuck out.
I mean, you got to go back eventually.
They don't really have a lot. A lot of their fans aren't really like. They don't have a huge.
They don't even show up to the games.
Usually their games are like home games.
It's usually a destination game anyway. Like all their home games, it's always like other teams' fans. They don't really have a whole mess of fans anyway. So what the fuck's the difference for them?
Well, no, the thing about LA, which you probably saw with the Dodgers,
it's like Vegas.
Well,
like Vegas, nobody's a fan of the Raiders in
Vegas.
Vegas.
It's different. I'll tell you, I lived there for 5 years.
Destination.
I lived there for 5 years. I'm going to tell you what it is. They're pretentious cunts who literally they're front runners, right? So the second one of their teams does good, you go to Dodger Stadium during the playoffs, the fucking place shakes. It's one of the best home field advantages in all of baseball, Dodger Stadium. You go there in the regular season, there's no one there till the fourth inning, and they leave in the seventh to avoid the traffic. So playoff games, it is a big home field advantage. So this is a bigger loss than you think because those fucking rich-ass fucking uppity California. I do know. Yeah. I sat front row at Dodger games for 5 years.
It's football, totally different sport.
No, it's the same people. It's an event.
All right, it's just like the Raiders, Tommy. The Raiders have tons of fans in
Vegas.
Bill,
no one's from Vegas. I'm telling you, as someone who's
from LA either.
But yes, they are.
Everybody who lives there is from somewhere else.
No, that's fucking Arizona and San Diego. People are from California, Bill. Yes, you're wrong on this.
Go to their games, Tommy.
Well, there used to be people
I did, Bill. How many LA games have you been to?
Watch their games.
How many LA games have you been to in your life?
There, all the way.
Yeah, but during the playoffs.
How many games have you been to this new stadium? 0.
Bill, I lived there for half a decade.
You've never been to this stadium. They play in a completely different area. It's destination. It's not home fans. It's
guys, listen to Bill, who hasn't been
spoken about
west of Bloomfield in fucking 18 years.
I think the point is playoffs are different than regular season.
Yes.
Guys, because they're expensive. Actors go there. Everyone wants to be there to be a part of the LA scene.
They're fans.
Bill, you ever seen a Laker game?
Yes, it's not fun because it's all celebrities.
It doesn't matter if it's fun. They're fucking sold out.
I've been to the NBA Finals in Los Angeles.
You're not fans.
It's like crazy.
It's crazy. Yo, Bill, they are.
There's just celebrities walking around.
Dude, everyone goes. It's mobs. It's packed.
Everybody goes. Yep,
dude, the Dodgers games, you get stabbed. You almost all the gang members go.
Baseball. We're talking about football, and you're talking about
Bill, baseball.
This conversation to me is just thoughts and prayers.
Bill, I know. I would pivot too if I was getting
No, because you keep saying baseball.
Bill,
we're talking about a stadium that just got built.
which makes it even more desirable.
Area.
Bill, when you go to the Dodgers,
you're right. You're right.
Thank you. That's all I needed. Okay.
You think you're right, but you're not.
Well, am I right or do I think I'm right?
Just like Vegas, right? Vegas.
Do you think I'm right?
Comparing LA to Vegas is the stupidest thing ever, Bill.
He's an idiot. He's an idiot. LA is a real place. The people live and work.
Is it real?
No, Vegas is a fucking destination.
Oh my!
LA's a real.
Vegas is definitely.
Bill, that's like saying New York's a destination. New York's a destination too.
Stop.
But there's also millions of people who were raised.
There's no football in New York. Stupid.
Bill, it's the same.
There's no football games in New York.
Bill, I can't. What the fuck is the difference? What is the difference between football, baseball, basketball, hockey?
How did we get here?
Because Bill said no one lives in LA.
I don't know how.
You said it's a destination city.
That's not what I said. That's not what I said.
You said it's a destination city.
I said nobody's from LA.
Yes, a lot of people are from LA.
Don't live there.
Of course, there's people from LA.
Yeah,
Bill, what are you talking about?
Yeah. The 10,000 people that are originally from there, they're all going to the game. They're all going to the football game.
I can't.
Bro, it's been proven on television.
It's been proven now.
Oh, my God.
Does anyone agree with Bill? Someone side with Bill on the show.
I don't even know where we are.
Crickets.
You're wrong.
Does anyone? Does anyone in chat agree with Bill?
You don't have to side with me. You're wrong.
I just want to see if anyone in chat. Are you dumb? Said Bill's right.
I am right.
I can tell you everything.
Location. They don't have true fans.
Are you dumb? Agrees with you, Bill.
It will be interesting to see how many Vikings fans though make the trek to Arizona.
I think there'll be as many Viking fans as Arizona fans. Those motherfuckers travel.
What the fuck are we
in Arizona, Bill?
Oh, but they wouldn't come a couple more miles away. This is the most dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Bill.
You are so stupid. It's ridiculous.
Bill, have you ever?
The stadium,
he goes on these rants and thinks he's winning. Like this is where he thinks he's winning. Bill, he just yells louder than everyone else.
Bill, so let me get this straight. You think that Minnesota Viking fans were going to fly into fire and have nowhere to stay, as opposed to going to Arizona?
LA, but LA.
Nobody was going to the game. Period.
Well, if they had the game there, Bill,
for their lives. Tommy thinks they're going to go to a football game. Well, 5 miles away, the whole world is burning.
Bill, no one's going to leave LA to go to Arizona unless they're staying there.
Leaving the fire to go to a football game, you idiot.
The fire.
Tell that to the airfares.
Dude, Maddie's at work right now. People are going to work right now. Why would they not go to a football game?
California's a big state, you moron.
Oh,
not everybody who lives in California is a fire.
Thanks, Bill. Which is why I'm saying everyone would have gone to the fucking game if it wasn't on fire. Now that it's in Arizona, no one's leaving LA to go fly to Arizona unless they're leaving LA. If they go to Arizona, you're not getting back in.
They have no true fans, bro.
Dude, the Dodgers stadium, the Dodger fans
are
they're the same fans.
I don't even understand this guy.
Because they're the same people.
He starts talking baseball.
Bill.
What are we staying here?
Bill, the Dodger fans are the Rams fans.
The Dodgers who've been in LA.
They're the same fans.
For 50 years.
So have the Los Angeles Rams.
To the Rams who weren't even in LA 10 years ago.
Oh, my God.
We don't know where Howie is. Howie's been gone for days.
I mean, dude. They're the same fans.
Tell me about
the same guys go to the Lakers game, that go to the Rams games, that go to the fucking Dodger games.
The Dodgers who've been a fixture in LA for 50 years, but the Rams who just got there 5 years ago, everybody's
you do understand the Rams were in LA before
that. LA forever.
No, you're so stupid.
Bill, you don't even know what you're saying.
No, you don't know what you're saying.
Dude, they became the LA Rams in like the 40s.
What?
They left and came back.
What? Yeah, they came.
What are you talking about?
That was 70 years ago. They were in St. Louis
for like 10 years.
After that,
exactly.
After LA,
you think the people who fucking died in the 40s are gonna go back to being a fucking Rams fan?
Now people died and they're not coming back.
I mean, bro, you guys are so stupid. Wow. Tommy's going to say something about baseball again. Watch.
Same fans.
It's the same fans. Fans have been at the team in the same location for the last 40 years, but a team who just got there.
Right here.
And they don't even live there from a different
The
stadium.
1951 Los Angeles Rams were champions.
Tommy, the Yankees and the Jets don't have the same fans, okay? Like, we can just move on.
We'll see at the game. We'll see.
Well, we can't see now, Bill. It's in fucking Arizona.
If they were going to go to the game in LA,
no, they were not. They don't travel.
No, they don't
even show up in the first inning.
They don't travel. They're running to save their lives.
Well, then they're not thinking. If they're running to save their lives, they're not thinking, let's catch a football game on the way.
Oh, my God. You're so stupid.
Fucking idiot.
So stupid.
Oh, my God. They've been the fucking LA Rams for the beginning of time.
Let's talk about the Dodgers again.
Oh, it make more sense than whatever we're talking about now.
Talk about who's going to win these games.
All right, let's talk about the college football game tonight. Why don't we do that? Let's start there. So we got Ohio State, Texas. I mean, it's just so funny. Ohio State 8 seed. They got to do something about this shit next year. Ohio State at Texas today. The line is up to, I believe, 6.5. This is moved to, right?
I've seen some 5.5s in market.
Yeah, it was all 5.5s. I think it's moving now. So
5, 7, 8. It doesn't fucking matter. They're gonna win by double digits.
What's the score, Bill?
They're gonna win by double digits. I don't know what the score.
Give us the score prediction.
I don't know that, but all I know is they're gonna win by more than 6.
Win by more than 6. All right. So we got Ohio State, Texas. Siege, what do we got going on here from injury? Any news or notes that we need to know here?
Nothing. Both these
Seems
teams are
clean,
pretty
right,
healthy.
from what I saw.
Pretty clean.
Yeah, not like yesterday. We don't have a flu epidemic and then a fucking injury epidemic. So
is it snowing there?
I haven't checked the weather yet.
Supposed to, right? Wasn't it supposed to?
Let me see.
It's super cold. It might have snowed. Who knows?
Well, like super cold in Texas is like a big deal because they don't know how to handle it. So if it snows, then it's really big deal.
I mean, the game's being played at Jerry's World, isn't it?
Is it in a dome?
It's at Jerry's World, isn't it?
I don't know. Let me see.
No, is it? I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it's at Jerry's World. It's the Cotton Bowl at Jerry's World. I'm like 100%. I'm like 90% sure.
Yeah, you're not 100% sure. Don't say that.
Yeah, you guys check that, my thing. So tonight's game, from a prop perspective,
in Arlington.
It's at AT&T.
That's Jerry's World. Yeah.
AT&T, where the Cowboys play.
All right.
Yeah.
Someone said it snowed yesterday there.
Yeah, but it doesn't. It's indoors if it's at Jerry's World. So don't got to worry about the weather. It'll be nice weather-controlled conditions. From a prop perspective here, what are you guys' favorite that you're looking at here? First of all, let's talk about the total. We're all on Ohio State. Is that fair? Is anyone not on Ohio State? Siege, what do you want?
Ohio State big.
Ohio State kills them, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So we're all on Ohio State here. What do we like from the total perspective? Obviously, I feel bad for anyone who bet that fucking under yesterday. Fucking 10-3 at half, and next thing you know, it's fucking shut out. What do we think about on this one? 51.5.
I mean, can Texas score?
Yeah, depending on which Texas shows up, right? Like Brock Ewers is another one that I said is a bag of shit. I fucking hate.
I mean, the way Texas wins this game is if Quinn Ewers gets Drew Bledsoe.
Quinn Ewers. Yeah.
Yeah, if he gets Drew Bledsoe and they bring in Archie Manning, that's how Texas wins.
So yeah,
is Arch going to get in this game?
Yeah. I'm going to bet his touchdown again. We bet his touchdown. We always bet his touchdown. It's always like plus 500. Let me see here. Let me get this in before fucking.
Plus 500 on DraftKings.
Is it plus 500? Now the beauty of it is this: Arch last week didn't play, so we got that voided. We got our money back for that. So keep in mind, Arch is pretty much being used as their Tim Tebow goal line back, their Taysom Hill for some reason. I don't know why they don't work him in more often, at least let him throw the ball once in a while. But they've basically been bringing him in to play the Bryson Daly, Horvath, fucking Riley Leonard role. So if they don't use him like they didn't last week, you get your money back. If they use him, that means you're probably getting a 1-yard, 2-yard touchdown potential. So, I mean, it seems like, Siege, they use him at the goal line once in a while. They'll never use him on a 4th and inches. Don't know why. Like, it's the same scenario, 4th and inches or 4th and goal. But I'm hitting it.
Yeah, plus 500 with the void aspect that you mentioned. Like, they might use him in this game and we get screwed, but whatever. It's plus 500.
And who cares? You're not putting $1 million on it, right? It's a plus 500. But the other thing about it is this. If you get an injury to Quinn Ewers, obviously that shoots through the roof. The value on that, the outs, the paths to success are tremendous. If you get potentially a blowout situation, which I think could happen for Ohio State. I mean, we just saw what Ohio State did to Oregon. I wouldn't be shocked if this game's 21-0 and they make a change. So there's a lot of opportunities and a lot of paths here for Arch. So that's going to be a prop that I'm looking at. As far as other touchdown scorers, we got Jeremiah Smith at -170, Wisner's -165. How high do we want to go on Jeremiah Smith in this game?
I mean, I think Texas is good. I think Ohio State's be able to do what it wants on offense. So I'm not sure I want to get crazy on any of the props, to be honest.
Yeah. I think
this has like you keep it simple, stupid. Just bet Ohio State under a touchdown, cash lots of money, and move on.
Yeah, I want to. And you know Jeremiah Smith's catching a bomb on this, right? So dude's got 5 touchdowns in his last 3 games, had 2 touchdowns in each of the last 2 games, -170 score touchdown. I'm probably going to pair something up with Smith, like alt down his receiving prop and get him in the box. Let's see, he's 85.5. I think he goes over that, but you could probably alt this down to, you could do 60 plus and a touchdown for like -120 to get that touchdown down if you wanted to bet his touchdown. You didn't want to lay the juice on that. Nothing else from prop perspective, guys. I know we'll have some circus shit that we put out for the subscribers. Nothing else.
What do you think, Travion Henderson rushing yards?
What was it, like 50? I think I saw this morning.
50.
I don't hate it. I've let me see. I was looking at that before. Travion Henderson. Yeah, it's 51.5 on FanDuel right now. 50 was, so it's gone up a little bit. Siege, any interest?
No, the prop that I have the most
interest carries. That's my worry about. I'd probably rather go longest rush for Travion if they have that, rather than because he only gets like 10 carries a game.
Honestly, Quinn Ewers' interception is probably where.
That's what I was gonna bet.
Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. What's the line on that?
-130.
That would be
both quarterbacks threw a pick yesterday, right? We mentioned it on the show.
Whoa, if that's moved.
Wow.
That's moved.
Jesus. Hold on.
-180 on FanDuel.
Wow, that's definitely moved. It was -130 last night.
Let me see if we can find a better line. Because I love that play. I still think that's bettable.
I still would probably bet it. I still would bet it there, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd probably go Ewers interception and fucking Smith touchdown. But let me see. Interceptions thrown. Yeah, everywhere. Wow. It's even higher than that. So it's 190 on Bet365, 185 on Caesars.
I'm betting it. Fuck it. I don't care.
That's going to be a parlay piece for sure. That's really, I mean, there's not much analysis for this game, right? Like, we all think Ohio State's going to win in a rout. And
the only part that, like, gives me, like, 5% cause is concern is I have yet to hear the Texas case from anyone. Like, that I respect. Like, anyone.
Well, D-Rock's on him. He's, like, all written in the chat.
There we go. We need that. We need someone.
Like I said, I still haven't heard from anybody I respect.
Oh, he's going after his partner. He's going after his DFS partner. D-Rock, you gonna let him talk to you like that?
I mean, I know he's sick too and can't hop on the mic and get me too. It's definitely a total cheap shot.
Can't back it up. By the way, guys, just so you know, if you see it, if you see at the bottom right there on the scrolling bar, we do still have the DFS, which is free.
Yeah.
What do you say? Can't spell cocksucker without OSU. I can't believe you actually did that, D-Rock. I'm very proud of you. I'm surprised you figured that out. So we do on the bottom line. You guys can see here. We're giving away 3 free days of betting this weekend only. We got a monster weekend for you guys. We have free DFS going right now, so we wanted to allow the DFS guys to see the betting stuff, the betting guys to see the DFS stuff. So we're gonna let all you the fuck in. So everyone, all you need to do, there's a link in the description right here. Other companies don't do this shit on biggest weekend, one of the final big weekends of the year, right? Everyone's trying to pull in as much money as they can for Wild Card Weekend. We'd rather have you come check out what we're about to do here on Wild Card Weekend. NCAA popping, DFS is free, get the whole experience, and then you're never going to leave again after that. So go to my Twitter, @TommyGWinsAgain. And click the link in the bio. Bring you right to the Dub Club. You can get it there. You can go to 4deep.com. Click the join now, which will bring you to the Dub Club. Or you could use the link in the description. 3 free days. Sign up now. I even eliminated those of you that are freeloaders that just fucking come in every once in a while. I allowed you to come back in again. So one word in the chat and you're out. But go in there and take advantage of that. 3 free days on the betting side, which will also get you access to the DFS side because that's free right now too. So you get betting and DFS for this weekend. And monster weekend of sports here, so great time to come in and fuck around. Hoffman, text Constantino, see if he's.
I did like 3 times.
Okay. All right. So that's it for college football. Let's move over to NBA. Siege, you want to give an injury rundown before we get to Bill and Hoffman and you guys with all your picks?
Yeah, it's actually not the worst NBA injury day of all time, which is kind of nice. Yeah, last night was just a complete joke for injuries, but today it's basically we know most everything. Steph Curry and Draymond Green are going to be out on the back-to-back, and that's really about it. Everybody else has kind of already been ruled out for once, which is kind of nice. So, pretty clean slate here, to be honest.
All right.
Embiid's out, man, right?
Yeah, Embiid's out. I like the game time decisions are like Towns, but he played last game. I can't imagine he's going to sit against Oklahoma City.
Yeah,
so like that's kind of like in. Paul George is expected to play. DeJounte Murray's game time decision, but he did play last night, so I kind of expect him to play again. And then Banchero, they've like said for 3 days he's going to play today. So
he's playing today, yeah.
Right. So it's actually pretty clean from an injury side.
All right, Bill, who's scoring first in these teams?
Didn't hit one yesterday. Guy missed first basket. So OKC versus Knicks.
That's today?
What happened? Yeah.
Oh, let's go.
Hartenstein versus Towns. If Towns is playing, he beat him last game, so I'm going to take OKC. SGA plus 470. Jalen Williams plus 800. And then I'm parlaying Ohio State with OKC money line plus 118. So both teams on the money line. I'm also taking Ohio State straight, obviously, but parlaying them in OKC. I don't think the Knicks can beat them. So at 176, I think that's a good number. So parlaying both together, plus 118.
All right. Yeah, I'm going to take Oklahoma City again today because the Knicks suck. Hoffman, what do you like before we go to Siege?
I'm going to take the Bulls minus 11.5. The Wizards lose by 30 every night. They suck.
They're a terrible basketball team. Siege, what do you like?
Yeah, I decided to take the Bulls team total over 127.5 instead of the 11.5, but that was definitely a decision. I do think the Bulls killed the Wizards as well. It's just a matter of can the Wizards score. And these bad teams have been hitting some threes the last couple of days. So maybe the Wizards can score just enough.
Yeah, but there's bad teams and then there's the Wizards.
That's fair. Yeah, but the Bulls defense is nothing to write home about. So I took the Bulls team total over 128. I think they get into the 130s. So, what the Wizards do at that point, I really don't give a fuck.
Would you guys like to talk about how difficult the NBA is as a player?
It's hard. It's harder than it's ever been.
You guys took all the fighting time today.
War in the pre-show.
Yeah, you guys took all the fighting time today. We'll fight about that another day.
All right, you want to fight about that on Monday? All right, let's tag that for Monday.
We can save it for any day you want. The stats are pretty obvious, but the bad teams that were super fatigued last night just made all the threes in the first 3 quarters before collapsing in the fourth quarter, but couldn't cover the pregame numbers. But that's a great live angle too. Like you saw the Trailblazers blew a 10-point lead. The Raptors blew a 12-point lead. And then there was a third one, too, that blew a massive lead. So it's a great live betting angle. If I wasn't so busy on the Notre Dame game, I would have hit all of them. But I was a little bit distracted, as you could say.
By Notre Dame, which we will allow. We'll allow you that because that's your team. That's it for the NBA. Anyone got anything else?
Pacers minus 9.5 against the Warriors without Steph. Very nice. I had the Warriors thinking Steph was going to be out, then they played him, which was fantastic.
Zab, we got anything from D-Rock or yourself or anything for NBA?
No, I got hockey.
Yeah, I've seen hockey. I didn't see any NBA.
Okay, all right. So let's move on. Let's before we get to let's do hockey first, actually. So Zab, start us off with hockey.
I like Philippe Darnault assist plus 220 for the Kings. Eric Comrie's in net, and he's been giving up about 2.5 goals per game, and that pairs up with one of D-Rock's plays, actually, on who he's on tonight. So,
all right, I am on personally, and then we'll get to D-Rock's. I think I like the Canucks a little bit, plus 150 here. I definitely like the Kings in this spot versus the Jets. So Kings are minus 108, Canucks are plus 150. And then, where's my other one? Let me just pull this up here.
I also got PGA bets from them, too.
All right, cool. Yeah, that's really it. And then the Canucks one is small, so the Kings are my favorite play today. That's the one I think.
He's on the Kings.
Yeah.
Who is? D-Rock?
Yeah, D-Rock, yeah.
All right, good. Yeah, that's a good one. That thing flipped through zero. Kings opened at plus 110. 80% of the public's on the other side, and they moved to minus 108. So that's like as as big of a line movement play as you could have there, flipping through the zeros. So.
Yeah, I have a feeling Comrie coming in net.
Yeah,
right into that roll change or that change. So
I like this spot for the Kings. What?
You hate the Hurricanes? He likes the Hurricanes.
I actually am dabbling on the other side of that slightly right now. But yeah, I'm not. I'm all Kings. I'm just going to bet the Kings. There's only 5 games in hockey tonight, and the Kings, if he's on the same side as me, we're just going to do that.
And then his golf for round 2 of this tournament that's going on right now, the Sunny Open. He's got Dentry over Spawn.
Was that already done, or is that?
I was gonna say they're playing right now.
Done. So... That's all done.
They're in Hawaii, so like a lot of these could be.
He just told me to give them out.
Oh, he told you now?
He said give out the head-to-heads.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Gentry versus Spawn's right there. It's staring on my page.
Yeah, Griffin over Cole and McIntyre over Poston.
Okay, cool. So Dentry over Spawn, Griffin over Cole, McIntyre over Poston.
Yeah, he said they haven't started yet.
Okay, good. All right, cool. I just want to make sure.
Yeah, they're in the afternoon in Hawaii, so you actually have some time to get those in.
All right, great. Let's move over to college basketball. Another shitty slate today. Great slate tomorrow. Listen, I need a minute. The college basketball games last night were on a mission to break shit everywhere for me. I had to go outside. I had to walk outside and walk around the block because I'm not in my house anymore. And I can't just punch walls. So I had to literally take a walk around the block. That's how mad I was. It started off, you know what I'm saying? See, when you're on it, right? Like you're on it. Like it's easier to lose like we did with Miami the other day when they just got boat raced, right? It's like, oh, fuck it. I was on the wrong side, whatever. Screwed that up. But like it started off Rutgers, we weren't that worried about. Florida Gulf Coast gets a win to start the day. William and Mary gets a win to start the day. All right, let's go. We're on, right? We were worried about Rutgers on this show a little bit. And honestly, Harper looked like shit, right? So, and then it's Ohio State, which is the main one, right? And I'm sitting there watching this fucking Ohio State game and just losing my goddamn mind because I'm just watching it slip away. You know, like I'm just watching it going, oh, wow, we're going to get
It's in slow motion. You know what's coming.
It's all happening in slow-mo. They're winning the whole entire game. And I'm just like, this is about to happen. And it didn't get up enough where you can get like a 400, 500 hedge. It was just they stayed at like minus 300, 200, where it wasn't worth it. And then all of a sudden we get the bullshit foul call again on that fucking block where he didn't. The dude literally just put his head down and ran straight towards the not even at the basket. He just ran straight down and ran through him, and we get it. So, and then we shoot a 3. We're down 1 with 7 seconds left, and he pulls up for a 3 with 4 seconds left. We only need 1 when you need to go to the hole, and they owe you a call. They owe you a makeup call after that other shit. So Ohio State loses, and now I'm mad, right? So now we're sitting there 2-2. And Montana State, golden, baby. We were good. Eastern Illinois came down, lost by 3. They were tied with 2 minutes left. Montana State was the one that was it. Fucking I tilt bet Montana State heavy. Siege. Up 20 with 12 minutes left. Bill, you wrote in the chat, Tommy's screaming, and I don't know why. Up 20 with 12 minutes left in the game and lost by 1. And it's got while the Notre Dame game's fucking going on. So obviously I'm not looking to hedge. That's done. I turned that fucking TV off. I'm just sitting here staring. So, wow, Ohio State, Montana State almost fucking put me jumping off a building yesterday. But
good thing Notre Dame came back.
Yeah, thank God. Or whatever. I was just going to shoot myself in the head. But let's go to today. Today's a real light slate here. Not much going on this slate. Friday slates aren't that great. They start to get better. We start to go to Ivy League Fridays, and I actually love betting the Ivy League. So hopefully we get back to that at some point soon. Right now it's just a mishmash of shit that we do on Fridays. I will tell you something, though. We were talking about that Quinn Ewers prop, that interception. I love Maryland on the money line today. So, but the problem is they're minus 215, right? I think they covered a 4.5. I think you could bet it with the 4.5. I'm going to pair Maryland with Quinn Ewers interception. So that's going to be my linchpin right there. I'm going to put those two together for plus 127. So Quinn Ewers pick, Maryland money line. That's it. See, do you have a take on UCLA Maryland?
I was going to give out Maryland minus the 5.5, but I think I'm going to do what you did and just use Maryland.
Let's just do that.
I might just do Maryland and Ohio State. Just
whatever it is, right? Yeah, add Ohio State to it and get another thing. What I'm probably going to do. Maryland plays at 8, right? And what time's this game start?
Yeah, they play at 8.
I wish they played at 6. Like, yeah, that's what was great about Ohio State yesterday. They played so early that you could key it and then pull off it and rebet it if you had to.
Oh, you can see the Mike Key.
Yeah, if you go,
I got a 6:30 Eastern game I really like. If you're looking for Niagara minus 125 playing St. Peter's. St. Peter's has to take the trek up north in the MAC. Those are
Niagara's one of my plays. Niagara's one of my plays. I love that. Yeah.
That's a death road trip.
One of them.
That's a death road trip.
So, yes, that's a terrible spot. Great line movement, everything on that game. So, I have 3 plays. I have Maryland. I have Niagara. And I wrote Man. I'm assuming that's Manhattan. Yes, Manhattan. So, I would rank those Maryland 1, Niagara 2, Man 3. And by the way, William and Mary, that couple did beat up Elon Musk last night, 2-on-1 in basketball. So that was good. We got that right on the show. I mean, you just got to bet that every time, 2-on-1. But so Maryland Siege, same side. Manhattan, I'm on, and we're both on the same side of Niagara. So there's some stuff to key into Ohio State props. That's it for college basketball right now. So we got a big slate tomorrow. I'm giving you a free fucking weekend. I don't need to spend time.
148 games tomorrow.
It's an awesome fucking. I can't wait. The only problem is NFL's going on at the same time, but there's some great games tomorrow.
Yep.
Great
games.
The
FanDuel Sportsbook is already going to have my seat reserved, I'm sure.
Yeah, this is literally one of the best betting Saturdays you're going to find. We have golf going on. We have fucking UFC. We got fucking a billion college basketball games. We got college football playoff hangover. We got NFL playoffs. So get in there now. Link in the bio, link in the description, depending on where you're watching. 3 free days at 4 deep. So I'm not giving you the college basketball now. You got to pay for that. So, or you don't have to pay for it. Come in for free, and you get it for free. Usually you pay for it. What else we got? Anything else?
Let's talk NFL, right?
Yeah, let's get to it. All right, Zab, walk us through the injury breakdowns, everything we need to look at for this weekend. Your Pittsburgh Steelers. Obviously, you're going to be playing this weekend. I'm sure me and Theo will have another little war going on there, but it's going to be hard because I'm actually with him. So we'll see. Maybe we'll join the same team for this weekend. But we got Chargers, Texans, Steelers, Ravens, Broncos, Bills on Sunday, Packers, Eagles on Sunday, Washington versus the Bucks on Sunday, and then Monday night, obviously, we'll do on Monday's Stay Cashin show where we talk about the Arizona Rams and the Minnesota Vikings. So kick us off, Zab. You're on mute, Zab.
Yeah, my bad. Dog's barking. We'll go game by game. Chargers, questionable is Rashawn Slater, one of their offensive tackles. And then for the Josh Palmer is out also. Texans, Shaq Mason, their guard. He is out for tomorrow's game. Pittsburgh will be without Roman Wilson, and Baltimore is without Zay Flowers. Denver and Buffalo are both healthy. Packers really took a hit. They're losing Christian Watson, Jair.
Bill, you have a TV on in the background?
Yeah.
All right, if you just drop that. Go on, Jeff.
Jair Alexander is out, and Quay Walker's questionable, but I'm going to guess he's going to play this weekend. Eagles, the Hurts, he cleared concussion protocol, so he's good for this weekend. And Washington and Bucks are both healthy, so they got Winfield.
Marshawn Lattimore's back for the Commanders.
Yeah, he's good. So,
all right, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, there's not a ton. A lot of guys are healthy. If they're out, they've been on IR. So,
all right, let's start off. Zab, let's just stay with you on. We'll start with the Pittsburgh game, even though it's the second game of the day. What's your take on this as the resident Steelers fan?
If the Steelers are going to want to do anything, I think they just need to leave Najee Harris sit on the bench and go all Jaylen Warren this game. I think they're going to have to throw little slant passes. This Baltimore defense, since moving Kyle Hamilton back into the safety position, they've been one of the top defenses in the NFL down the stretch.
Yeah, they're one of the worst to start.
And their secondary issues have been cleaned up. So I think the way the Steelers are going to have to move the ball is just having Pickens run a little out routes and clears through the middle and let Jaylen Warren catch little passes. I love his prop. It's only 21.5 receiving yards. He should crush that number.
Let me stop you there for a second because and CJ, I want your take on this too because Bill, we were betting. We wanted to hit Warren live last week. We found the spot, and then all of a sudden, he didn't see the fucking field, right? So they were bringing Cordarrelle Patterson in. They were leaving Najee in passing situations and 2-minute drills. CJ, do you have any intel on what the usage for Jaylen Warren is going to be here and why he wasn't seeing the field much last week?
Well, that game didn't mean anything to the Steelers.
Was it just to keep him healthy because they were playing Najee though with a concussion?
Well, I assumed that just that the Steelers knew the game meant nothing, and so the
problem is they put their bell cow back in to take his place.
Well,
wouldn't you want to sit Najee in both of them and leave Cordarrelle
bell cow?
I hate Najee Harris.
Is Najee Harris the bell cow? That's
he sucks. But I mean, they use him as he is. We know he sucks, but
Jaylen Warren's a better pass blocking running back.
100. No,
I think 100%. And he's
my only concern is that he
up.
didn't see the field last week.
I wouldn't let that concern you. I just that the Steelers had no reason to put him out there.
Okay, that's fine.
I think they know they need him for this weekend. This Baltimore pass rush has been pretty good lately. Yeah. Like I said, since they moved Hamilton back, they've been elite. So I think
we're all in agreement. It should be Warren, right?
Yeah.
Like no one thinks it should be Najee. It's just a matter of
Warren's been banged up over the last couple of weeks. A lot of limited practices, questionable heading into the game, and then he plays. So
all right.
I think they know he's going to have to put his body on the line this week, and he's prepared to do it. So
love that. Love the play then. Yeah, that's on that. Because I know people, right? And that's the thing. I always say I'm not great at sports. I'm great at people. George Pickens is going to go off this week. I'm telling you that right now. George Pickens has been tanking. George Pickens, I think, dropped 3 of the 4 passes intentionally last week. He's been crying. He's been a baby. What do divas do? So look at Jamar Chase. Look at guys like this. The second the spotlight gets bright again and there's some big thing to play for where they could be a hero and a superstar, bang, George Pickens is going to show back up. So I am going with George, the same play that I do all the time. George Pickens' longest reception is down to only 22.5. This number used to be 28, 29.5 at points when we were hitting it. So George Pickens' longest reception, 22.5. We know they're going to have to fucking come over the top in this situation, and Pickens is the only way that they're going to stay close. Also have some minor interest in Freiermuth here. But, Bill, what do you like in this Ravens-Steelers game? I know I'm on the Ravens with the Steelers with the points. You think the Ravens are going to destroy them, right?
Yeah, I'm on the Ravens.
How are you betting it? You money lining it in a parlay? Or are you betting it?
Yeah, I'm something with the money line. I'm not laying 9.5, obviously. No. But I have a parlay I put out yesterday at plus 4,600. It's already down to 3,700. 3 different things. Ladd McConkey and Nico Collins to each have 25 receiving yards in each half.
That's my bet.
Josh Jacobs and Saquon each have 25 rushing yards in each half. And Justin Jefferson and Puka each have 25 receiving yards in each half. It was 46-10 yesterday. It's down to 3,700 today. So that's a monster difference. But I love it.
Find that? Tell people where to find that.
You go to FanDuel.
It's under FanDuel under specials.
Yeah.
Nico's the one that's going to get you there, by the way.
That was the one I was worried about a little bit. Yeah. So I'm going to do one without him also. But I think
you could do it. You don't have to have both of them. You could do just Ladd. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I know, yeah. But I'm gonna have that in there. But I like it. They had him for 5 receiving yards in each quarter. That was plus 1,000, and FanDuel removed all of those props within a day when they put it out a few days ago, and then they're all gone now, which is crazy. The parlay for both of them to get them. Now it's only 25 in each half, but they had 5 yards each quarter for both of the guys too, and they removed it.
I was building one of those actually this morning. I was looking. I had Ladd McConkey. I think he was plus 120, just him. George Pickens, and who was the other one? I think Sutton.
Like I said, it's gone down 1,000.
Yeah.
So it's huge.
Those are good for the playoffs, man. I mean, playoffs tend to lean on your number ones. That's where you.
That'll be down to like 26 or 2,700 tomorrow.
Yeah.
By the time the game
starts.
I will say on the other side of that game, I do like the tight ends for Baltimore. With no Zay Flowers, you're going to see a lot of Joey Porter Jr. on Bateman. I think that's going to open up. And Lamar's really been leaning on Mark Andrews as of late, and he's been elite. He scored in basically every game for the last 13 weeks. So I like Mark Andrews' touchdown, plus 135. I also like his yards, 45.5. And likely he's interesting, too, at 28.5. So I think if I go the other side, it's going to be those guys. So,
Siege, what are you looking at?
I love the Steelers in this spot. Lamar Jackson has relied so much on Zay Flowers opening up the field. I don't think people realize how big of a loss that is for the Ravens offense. I like Lamar interception plus 120. I like the Steelers plus 10.5, minus 136. I'll pay the juice to get on the right side of 10. And then I'll take a little sprinkle on that Steelers money line. I think they can win this game. Lamar has been dreadful against man coverage this year. EPA per play of basically 0. Against zone, it's like 0.7, which is the best in the league by far. And Steelers have run the 3rd most man in the league since week 10. And I don't think they're going to stop now.
But they've been so bad in the last 4 weeks that.
So what?
So what?
So what?
I don't.
I'm getting a way better price. If they were playing good, this would be like 6.5 or 7. Like, okay.
I just listen. When teams clinch, I don't really judge how they perform after that. I don't know how they clinched so early, and that was so easy. But
the Steelers did that to just say "fuck you, CJ," for putting you in the playoff parlays in every parlay you had, and then they fucking clinched, and then they immediately go to shit like you thought they were going to. That's basically what happened.
What are you gonna do? What do you like?
I mean, they fucking got lucky on like 4 games with Justin Fields at fucking quarterback. That's how they made the playoffs.
There should have been like 0-6 with Fields.
Yeah.
Hoffman, what do you like?
I'm QBR.
I'm with Bill. I'm with Baltimore. I'm on Baltimore.
You're on Baltimore? All right.
Mm-hmm.
So we have 3 Steelers, 2 Baltimore, right? What about the first game here? Chargers, Texans, Siege.
This line moving to 2.5 when the whole world's on the Chargers tells me I should bet the Texans. But CJ Stroud has just been so fucking god-awful. I might just pass and bet college football or basketball.
Yeah. This is not a fun one. This is a prop one, dude. I'm just gonna kill
they're
props.
It's just McConkey props, and then I whoever's not Nico, like whoever starts catching the ball that's not Nico, I'm gonna immediately just start hitting them live. I'm seeing some like
I'm going.
I think it's gonna be Mechie, but I've gotten burned by him a couple times, and he's also made me money a couple times. So
I think Nico Collins comes out and has a big game.
Yeah,
it's a terrible Nico matchup. It's a terrible Nico.
Yeah,
Chargers defense has been bad over the last.
I think Nico's fine. I think Stroud has a better game than he's been having. But for me, it's just so far and away Lad McConkey. I mean, it's just his props are way too low all the time. Every week we go in there and we hit Lad McConkey, and every week he comes out the next week and his prop's 70. Like it just doesn't make sense why. I think you can do Lad McConkey leading receiver in the game. Which should be an underdog to Nico because Nico's props higher. It's only plus 170. Jesus. No, you can't do that. That's crazy. But Lad McConkey in this spot, this is the exact type of guy you want on your team. That scrappy white guy who doesn't give a fuck. He topped 75. What? 123, 83, 117, 58 in a blowout. 87, 94, 95. He goes over 75. I'm going to ladder him up. I think he gets in the box. I think he catches 6-7 passes, 25 yards each half, 5 yards each quarter. I think he's going to be an extension of the run game here, too. I just all in Lad McConkey. I don't like this first game. I'll probably bet something live on it, but I'm going to have Lad everywhere.
Yeah, you're going to see the Texans, if they want to have a shot in this game, they're going to have to blitz. That front is going to have to just blitz all day. Didn't give the Chargers offense no time. And when they blitz, he just leans on Lad McConkey. So I love the 5.5 receptions. Yeah, I love the 5.5 receptions. I love the 75. If Houston's going to run, I think that Houston's just going to pound the ball with Mixon, and hopefully they get him going, which is going to open up Nico Collins. So I think you're going to see a heavy dose of Joe Mixon in the first quarter. I'm going to look into his first quarter props. I think they just try and establish him early. But he hasn't been good. This O-line's been bad lately. So
yeah, I'm with you. Let's go to Sunday here. Bill, you got anything you're using for Sunday's games?
No, I already told you all the things I'm doing.
Oh, you done? That's it?
Yeah. Those are the 3 bets I'm putting out right now.
All right. Zab, walk me through Sunday.
We'll just start off with Denver and Buffalo. In this game, I love Keon Coleman. I think you're going to see Surtain just locked up on Amari Cooper, and that Khalil Shakir hasn't been great against man coverage. So I think with that, I'm just going to lean on Keon Coleman. I think Josh Allen tries to get him going. His line's only 28.5. And I also like Josh Allen touchdown in this game. Minus 135 for an Allen touchdown. That's too low for a guy like that. He's going to get one in. He's going to probably not 8-9 yard touchdown run. So.
All right, Siege.
Yeah, I'm not so sold on Keon Coleman. I actually think that they might go ahead and dare Allen to throw the ball to Cooper. I think that they actually might put the better corner on Coleman. But I do like Josh Allen anytime touchdown. 2 touchdowns plus 475, I think is worth a bet too, because NFL playoffs, they'll treat it like these college football teams, and like the best players are going to get all the carries, and that's just Josh Allen in the red zone. So I think plus 475 on 2 touchdowns when they're a 9-point favorite is a gift.
Yeah. Hoff, what do you think about yesterday's and today's Steelers, Texans, Broncos, Bills?
Yeah, I already said I was on the Ravens.
Anything else on the Chargers game or the Bills game?
I think the Chargers are going to win. Yeah, they're just. I think they're a better team. They have a better coach.
What about Bills?
This one I'm like debating because I literally think that the Bills or the Ravens are going to lose because they're such heavy favorites and they're going to fuck up parlays. And
one of them's got to go down, and it's going to be the Ravens.
Right.
That's what everyone thinks. That's what everyone thinks.
No.
Lamar. If you watch ESPN, it's like a fucking Lamar's gonna win a Super Bowl.
Everyone I've talked to said everyone's betting the Bills and everyone's betting a lot of people are betting the Steelers.
Everyone's betting the Ravens. Everyone's
gonna be on the Ravens.
Are gonna have Ravens money line, Bills money line, Philly money line. I think
Broncos is the fake sharp side where all these fake sharps are like, the Broncos defense travels, guys.
Fucking rocked. I think I'm alt lining the Bills in this one. I think this is just an absolute shit stomping here by the Buffalo Bills of the Broncos. I
think the Bills are going to destroy them or they're going to cheat, and it's going to be fucking something crazy is going to happen.
Yeah, I think that if they cheat, it should be for the Ravens. I mean, there's not as much money coming in on the Bills as I thought there was going to be. It's right now. I mean, it's like
no, the Broncos are the fake sharp side.
Yeah, it's like 60%. So I don't think it's anything that crazy. But I'll tell you this, Bill, the money line parlay of the weekend is going to be Baltimore, Buffalo, Philly.
Yeah.
Right? So we know one of those three is losing.
People don't do 2 days, so they won't.
Are you doing this again?
We've already talked about this. They don't do 2-day parlays.
They do when they have to.
They don't. Tommy, you don't do it. Tommy, you don't do it. They don't do it. I'm telling you, they don't. People don't do that.
I've seen Tommy post like multiple 2-day parlays. What are you talking
about?
No. Weekend parlay.
Tommy doesn't bet that way, though. Tommy doesn't do multiple days. Tommy's in 1 day.
But Bill, you have to remember, I'm betting 100 things. I got 40 college basketball.
That's how people do it.
Regular.
Tommy, nobody spent more time.
Bill, stop saying nobody. Listen to me. I get it.
Than me.
You're dealing with 25-year-old kids with Louis bags.
Okay,
if you talk to,
you said you lived in California.
Okay,
I moved at the book for 4
I was
years.
next to you for a year and a half.
Yeah, for a year and a half. I was there 3 years.
Oh, so the other year and a half, all the crazy shit happened.
Every single day
that I missed.
And
listen, what I'm telling you is this: everyone go ask. Everyone go ask the richest Italian guy you know who only bets big events. And I guarantee you 100% of the mob guys.
That's not the public, though.
That's the guy that's going to put a $50,000 parlay in.
We're talking about the public.
That's what's going to break the book. The 50.
Yeah, but you said the public. The public doesn't do multiple day bets.
Okay, we go Siege. We go through this every time football.
Yeah. Let me ask Siege a question. Zab. Let me ask Siege a question before we get off this game and whatever you're talking about. Marvin Mims over 47.5 rush receiving yards or 41.5 receiving. They've been getting that guy a ton of just little quick snap carries, quick snap passes. They've been trying to get him involved at more and more every game. I think he could hit that prop. What do you think? I think they're going to have to find different ways to get him involved in this game. I think they're going to double Sutton instead of
For me, if I'm going to take Mims, I'm just going to take an alternate because he's probably going to hit like a bomb.
Yeah,
I've had good success with Mims hitting bombs. I've bet it twice this season, and he's hit it twice for me. I got to see the weather in Buffalo before I hit it, though.
I think all the weather's supposed to be great this weekend.
No wind.
I don't believe so. I was looking at it earlier. Let me see.
Then I'll probably hit Mims, but that's probably what I'll just wait a little closer to the game time to do. But
yeah.
All right. What were you saying, Bill?
It's Sutton in that game all the way. I mean, he's going to go way over that prop. He's going to catch the longest pass. He probably gets 80 yards in that game.
Yeah,
that's a lot of Bo Nix confidence, guys.
Well,
rookie quarterback. There's always the rookie
all year.
There's the rookie quarterback that always shits their pants. The rookie quarterbacks in the playoffs are just like 6-19 against the spread or something.
One of the reasons, here's the thing. I think you're both right.
But we're not saying he's going to win.
No, one of the reasons why is because rookie quarterbacks lock in on their main guy the whole entire game and don't leave him. when you look at the pros like Mahomes and Josh Allen in big games, they spread it everywhere. If you look at Bo Nix, he's going to literally hone in on Sutton and just lock in on Sutton the whole entire game. And
you're assuming they can complete passes. Like I think this game could be.
Oh my God, Caesar, are you insane? Have you not seen this guy all year?
Listen, I'm not.
It's a postseason. The regular season means nothing.
All season and then the playoffs start against the.
Listen, I think. Listen, here.
We see Bo Nix had be deer in headlights during the
season. I do not think Bo Nix has a good game. Bo Nix interception is one of my favorite bets on the entire board for this game. I think they get boat raced, but to say he's not going to complete a pass, he's going to complete passes.
I meant like I'm not going to be laddering Sutton all the way.
Well, no, I mean honestly, if you think they get boat raced, that means they're going to be throwing all game.
Him and Josh Allen, they have the
yeah, that shouldn't be like that though.
Exact same.
That's all garbage time. That's why I like. That's why I don't mind it.
But I'll bet that live. I'll wait till Bo Nix shits his pants in the first half, and then I'll get a great price at halftime.
Always do that, but
when you miss out on the 60-yard Sutton touchdown, that'll be on you.
If he throws a 60-yard touchdown in the first half, I'll be impressed.
Yeah. So let's go to what other game we're missing here?
Green Bay, Philly.
Eagles. Yeah. Packers, Eagles. Yep.
Hurts is in, right, Sam?
Yeah, he's good to go. He practiced today. He passed the concussion protocol.
I am obsessed with Packers plus 350 or plus 250 here. I love it.
200.
200. I was looking at the Broncos. I had the wrong game up. Packers plus 200. Obsessed. Packers win this game. I know you guys are all going to be on Philly. Packers win this game. Jalen Hurts bag of shit. Absolute bag of fucking shit he is.
Packers are too banged up. With all their injuries, losing people on defense, I think the Eagles just roll them here.
I think they roll them too. Zach.
Yeah, and they already beat them.
Yeah, they beat them easily. I mean, it's.
You want to talk about injuries? I mean, A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith are going to play. They're both fucking banged up. Jalen Hurts just started practice for the first time. I'm just saying. I mean, you're talking about guys who are banged up. These guys are banged up. Most of the Packer injuries, yeah, obviously on the defensive side of the ball. You know, you got some bigger injuries there, but dude, they're just a better team. I'm telling you, the Eagles are not that good. They're not that good of a team.
If Jordan Love was healthy, I think I'd be on your side, Tommy. I think I'm closer to betting the Eagles than the Packers, but if I knew Jordan Love was healthy with that elbow, he couldn't grip a football last week, and now he's going to be 100% 6 days later.
I think it was a nerve thing, though. I don't think it wasn't a major.
Yeah, but okay, again, he gets hit one time on that cold turf.
No, that's like a stinger. You know, I don't. First of all, how many times is he going to get hit in the elbow?
Packers are trash.
I don't.
He said 2 days ago he wasn't sure.
Every time Bill talks, I want to bet the Packers because, I don't think the Packers are trash.
They're not.
But that makes me want to bet the Packers because, they are a good football team.
Eagles
Packers are a very good football team. Packers are a very good football team. Eagles are a mess. Eagles get down early. They're going to be fighting on the sidelines by the second quarter.
The problem is, if Saquon Barkley goes, I'm not sure there's an answer to Saquon the Packers have. That's my biggest concern. But I think I'm going to switch. I'm going to lean Packers here.
I'm going to be doing a parlay. This is probably how I'm going to get cute with the Steelers here to get it up. I'm going to do a Packers-Steelers moneyline parlay plus 1580. So I'm going to hit that. That's going to be one of my. Hopefully the Steelers win, and then I could just sit on that going into Sunday. What about from a prop perspective here?
But Tommy, you don't do 2-day bets.
No, I do. I do in playoffs. Me and Bill have this argument all year because I don't do it in the regular. No. I know. I need to embrace it because someone said it in the chat. Someone said in the chat, playoffs are different. We do this every time this time of year. I tell him in the playoffs, all of us do it. The regular season,
guys, I will guarantee fucking.
Why don't we just ask them instead of telling them what they do?
Let me see, Tommy. I want him to show me the bet.
I will.
That he makes over multiple days.
I will.
And then I'll agree with you.
100%.
There's no sweat.
It can't be a no sweat or a $20 bet.
No. I wouldn't do it on that. My no sweat bets are $200. But
I want to see it today.
Listen. Why don't we ask? Hold on. All right. Shut up. Chat. Give me a yes if you bet things over multiple days. Shut the fuck up.
He's asking the chat because he's
the public
going to do it.
Bill, I already said yes.
I can't.
Chat.
I don't
tell me yes if you will bet something over the 2 days of NFL playoffs, Saturday and Sunday. No if you won't. There you go. Why are we arguing over what they will tell us?
No.
All right. Yes, I know we've asked it for ages. All right. I personally only do it in the playoffs. I will only do it in NFL playoffs and stuff. I don't like doing it because I have too many sports that I bet on. So I don't like tying up my money overnight for something else because I'll find
the
something.
only no is like the
I'll
same
always,
guy. It's the same guy saying no.
Yeah,
everybody else is yes.
Here's the reason why I don't do it in the regular season, because I'm going to have something else on Sunday. Because if I have a college football I love on Saturday at minus 250 that I need to pair with another thing, I have another college football game I can pair it with today and not leave my money up. But for NFL, you only got fucking 5 games. Yeah, you definitely do it. You'll definitely do it this time for the playoffs. It's just a sea of yeses. You're getting some no's coming in, Bill. You got
if it's the same guy,
and the people are saying yes are betting $5. So it's over.
Now you're account shaming.
That's the public.
That's the public, Bill.
No, it's not.
You just told me $50,000 bettors aren't the public. So who the fuck is? You fucking idiot.
No, I didn't say
You just told me $50,000 bettors are not the public.
I didn't say
So who the fuck is it then?
I didn't say that.
FanDuel runs ads for $5 bettors all fucking day.
Hold on.
The public is the $5 bettor.
Hold on. I will make you a bet right now. Me and you go to FanDuel tomorrow. We ask the first 10 people we see.
Oh, walk around with a microphone? Hello, sir. Hi. I don't got better shit to do.
10 people we see.
There?
Hi, sir.
I guarantee you it's more in my favor than yours. If not, I'll buy you a steak dinner.
Okay, hi, sir. This is Tommy G. I run a 7.
Oh,
shut up. I'm doing something. This is
talk. I'll ask. We can't hear him. I love it when we can't hear him.
What happened? We can't hear you.
Tommy, we can't hear you. You're muted.
I love it that way.
Tommy,
We
Tommy.
still can't hear him.
We can't hear him.
He unplugged his mic.
I unplugged my thing. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Bill, I pulled the top off it. That's why. So, hi, I'm going to go to FanDuel tomorrow.
Pull the top off of it.
All right, you've talked enough. I'm going to go to FanDuel tomorrow, and what I'm going to do for you, Bill, is I'm going to walk around with the top because I was doing a bit, and I'm going to interview people saying, hi,
No,
this
you
is...
don't have to do
Shut
that.
up, I'm doing a bit. Hi, this is Tommy G from 4D.
stupid.
I own a 7-figure betting company, and we have the biggest betting weekend of the entire year. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my time away from 158 college basketball games and 3 NFL playoff games because my stupid fucking retarded partner, the third guy from the left on the fucking evolutionary chart, wants me to spend 6 hours interviewing you fucking idiots over what you did on your parlays.
No. 6 hours? It's going to take 6 hours as we
Then you go do it and film it.
We walk in there.
You can go do it. There's 197 basketball games tomorrow. I'm not going to interview some fucking guy with a patch on his eye standing in the pit eating buffalo wings.
That's what I'm supposed to do.
I know Tommy won't put in a bet.
No, I'm not going to FanDuel to do it.
No, you're not putting in a 2-day bet. I know that.
100%.
I will bet you so much money.
You don't think I'm going to have Pittsburgh, Green Bay?
I know you
Pittsburgh,
won't.
Green Bay money line?
You're such a liar.
Pittsburgh, Green Bay money line?
Yep.
I won't have that bet in.
Nope.
No? Okay. Yeah, that's
All right, show me it.
Bill, the reason I'm not going to do it
right now.
Bill,
Put it in now.
Bill, hold on.
Put it in right now.
Shut up.
No,
Hold on. Stop.
Stop it. Stop
Good.
everything.
I'm done.
Stop
Show's
it.
over. Fuck
Put
you.
it in now. And
I'm gonna. My phone's over there.
All right,
Shut up.
Go get it.
Bill,
I'm waiting.
stop before I punch you in the face.
I'm waiting. Just
Listen to me.
Do it.
I am not doing a Ravens, Bills, Eagles, because I'm not.
All it takes is him to go like this and put it in.
Have
And he won't do it. He won't fucking do it. I knew it, bro. I know him better than anyone. He's not going to bet a 2-day bet. That's why he left. All he had to do was go on FanDuel and put it in. He won't because he's not.
He's left the show.
Here he comes. Get him, Jen. Get him. Get him, Jenna. Bro, Jenna came after him. Get him. Good girl, Jenna.
Yeah.
Good girl.
Tommy, look at her.
Good girl. Come here. Yeah. Good girl. You get that motherfucker. You get him. You get his ass.
What about the other 2 games?
All right, yeah.
There's only one game. There's only one game.
Well, we know where Siege is on this game. He's not on Washington because they have a rookie quarterback. So it's over.
I mean, I am on Tampa. He's right about that. Look, I mean, Jane Daniels has been great this year, but the Tampa Bay offense is just too good for that Commanders defense. The Commanders defense has So many holes. Mike Evans probably will get shut down a little bit by Marcus Lattimore. So Jalen McMillan ladder is probably where I'm going to be. Just I can see like 70 plus yards, plus 175, 80 plus 255. I think Jalen McMillan goes off in this spot. I know Cade Otton comes back, but that's just going to keep the stuff low, a little more available. I love Jalen McMillan in this spot. I think he's going to have a career game.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more with that take, Siege. I don't think Evans is really one-upped
Lattimore ever.
He's always been shut down. I mean, Lattimore really hasn't played since December 22nd, so he is coming in a little banged up, but I think Jaleel goes off. Love his prop, 53.5. I also like Ertz underneath. I think Jay Daniels leans on Ertz, his safety blanket, and I think they try and just shoot over top of Terry, and just try and shut him down. So I think it could be another Ertz game. So,
William, there is a Monday show. We are going to be doing a show on Monday. So we will be covering Vikings-Rams on Monday, which is helpful too, because we'll kind of know what's going on with the fan situation.
Yeah.
Like the Rams are taking the away locker room, for example, because their players know it. So things like that we'll find out a little bit as well. Austin Eckler receiving, a lot of the same logic there that you just kind of used with Zach Ertz, I think could really apply to Austin Eckler. This doesn't really feel like a Brian Robinson game with Vita Vea in the middle. So Austin Eckler rushing, receiving, or just receiving, I think is another interesting look in this game as well. Bill, I assume since Jaden Daniels is a rookie, you were on the Commanders.
I'm not on that, but I am on scoring in that game. I like both teams to score a touchdown in each half. Very low for this game. I'm very surprised that it's a 50-point total in this game?
Yeah, 50.5. It's too low.
And you got both teams to score a touchdown in each half at plus 100. Usually with a 50 total, that's a minus 150, 160 easily. I don't know how it's plus 100 for one touchdown each team in each half. And then I'm going to go to 2 touchdowns each team each half plus 1550. But that plus 100 is very weird to me when the spread is 50. I don't know how we're getting a 50 spread and they don't think each team's going to score 2 touchdowns. So I don't know. I've watched that all season. It's usually correlated to minus 150, minus 160, which is so weird. So I'm going to grab that plus 100 right now.
We're talking about Tampa Bay.
I do like Baker over 1.5 touchdowns. Best line is minus 150 on Fanatics.
Yeah, I like that too.
I love Tampa in this game.
Yeah, Tampa.
Yeah, you missed it, Tommy. I love Tampa too. Jalen McMillan's going to go off. Just ladder his receiving yards now.
I mean,
dude, he's filled that Godwin role amazing.
Yes, he's got 2 touchdowns. It's 12-1 on DraftKings. I will be immediately, as soon as I finish my DFS content, driving to Illinois to bet that. That is ridiculous.
What is everyone's take on Tampa?
McLaurin touchdown too. I mean, that guy scores every fucking week. He scored at the end of the game last week to cash a plus 2,800 for me on my touchdown. So I love him to score. He goes to him all the time.
Dexter, we text Conman 5 times. No more we can do.
I don't know what we want to do.
Listen,
the only thing I can do now is go to his house and knock on his door.
What do you want to do? We're not running a daycare here. I don't know what to tell you. You can only do so much. But the plays will be on the site. I did. Tommy had to take his heart rate meds. No, I had to go outside and smoke so I can kill this fucking kid.
That is your heart rate medicine.
Yeah, so we're on the Bucks. So who are we doing? Pick? Are we doing a bracket pool? What are we doing?
Bill has it going.
You already have it. Go sign up.
Nope.
I don't
want $20.
I'm gonna do a competing one. I'm gonna want to go again.
When you were out there smoking your cigarette, did you put your two-day bet in?
No, I'm not yet. My phone's
I know
charging.
you didn't
My
do
phone's
it.
charging.
Tough Hoffman. All he has to do to shut me up is bet it now.
Bill, I'm gonna I'll screenshot the fucking thing. My phone's charging. I just put it on the charger.
Now his phone is
I can't. Bill, you know I can't.
Mine.
Bill,
Bill,
what do you think? I'm afraid?
Come on.
What do you think? I'm afraid?
Yes, here.
You're a fucking idiot. Shut up.
Come borrow my other phone.
Well, I'm not doing this again with you. Stop it. Fucking idiot. My God. I'll post a goddamn screenshot in the Discord when I decide. I'm not just posting $500,000 bets so that you are happy. I want to see what I'm going to do. But I definitely will have one over 2 days. I will have one in 2 days. I promise you that. I will have a 2-day bet. I'm not getting fucking railroaded into doing something I may not like tomorrow because this idiot dared me.
See?
Fuck out of here.
Now he's not doing it.
Yeah. Why don't we do the bet where we're going to fucking...
He loves the bet.
Why don't we do the food bet? I may add more to it.
But he's not doing it.
I don't know what I'm doing yet. Why would I do it now when I can do it tomorrow?
All right, let's end this.
Why would I do it now? Because you dared me?
Jenna was about to kill you.
I was about to kill you. You're lucky that thing was there. I thought that was a wall. I was coming through it, and then I stopped last minute. All right, anything else on NFL?
If you are Dan Quinn, how are you just not telling Lattimore just to go out there and just get in a fight with Mike Evans at the beginning of the game and take him completely out of the game?
Do you think they got him just for this game?
You're not 100% healthy. Just go in, start a fight, get both ejected, and you're
Do you think they I think that part of them got him for this game. Like, because they knew this matchup might happen.
I mean, he's only played like one game for them.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta love fucking anything but Mike Evans this week, obviously. So yeah, I'm with you 100%, Siege. I mean, that's what's the prop on him? McMillan. I think he goes for 100.
I couldn't agree more.
Yeah, I think he goes for 100. This has been a thing for 10 years. Like, just whenever Mike Evans plays Lattimore, just go with the number 2 receiver. It's been a spot forever. All right, that's it for this. I see someone's Super Bowl predictions. I mean, I guess if you want an exact matchup, we could do that now real quick before we get out of here. So I'm going Rams-Chiefs. Same thing I've been saying the whole entire time. I don't like this game's in Arizona now, but I'm too pot committed to it to not do it. So Rams-Chiefs for me. Bill, who's Super Bowl?
Kansas City, Philly.
Kansas City, Philly. Siege?
Bills. And let's go with the Lions suck. The Eagles suck. You know what? I'll join you on the Rams. Bills, Rams.
No, you're not allowed. No, it's just me. Can't. Got to do a different one.
But I like Sean McVay.
I know. I hate Sean McVay. He sucks.
I mean, the rest of these NFC
Do you really believe it's fucking Rams-Chiefs?
No, Bills.
I'm alone on this train. I've been on this Rams-Bills. I've been on this train since before the season. So I'm riding this train solo. I'll let you on after a week or two.
It was like the Packers. I thought the Lions and Vikings are frauds and the Eagles are frauds. So like I think it's gonna be a long shot. I just can't tell you which one.
Tampa's a team that I was gonna go to. Tampa's a team.
Tampa's in like I don't think these top 3 NFC teams are that good.
Yeah, the NFC's wide open.
I think
it's a 2-horse.
You know what?
Race.
I'll take Tampa for now. But like I'm probably gonna come join you on Rams at some point.
I'll give you a week to join me. I got to be on alone at first.
Okay, fair enough.
By the way, Miguel, we've heard this every fucking year. Lamar proves himself this year. I mean,
every fucking year. The Steelers are going to win this game. This is like the most obvious Lamar struggles.
You're about to go too far into Siege World.
He's going to throw Lamar.
Stay out of Siege World where everything's obvious and not going to happen. It's still a 10-point dog.
It's going to be like a close game down the stretch. Lamar's not going to play that great. The Steelers are going to have every chance to win it. Is Arthur Smith and Russell Wilson going to let him win it?
I'm telling you, stay out of Siege World. Yeah, we still have Arthur Smith.
That's the question mark. But like this whole Lamar's just going to kill him thing, I don't think that's happening.
All right, Hoffman.
Chiefs, Lions. Told you guys, Lions are going to lose the Super Bowl all year, and that's what they're going to do.
You're really good at predicting when a team is going to lose before the season, so I am a little worried about that because you usually get that right. Who's going to lose in what round before the season starts? Last year, didn't you have Lions lose an NFC Championship bet?
Yeah, and now they're going to go one step further and lose again.
Zab?
Lions, Bills.
Lions, Bills. All right. So we're all in the same boat, pretty much. Bills, Chiefs in the AFC, right? So pretty much everyone's on the same side there.
Bill, after all this Lamar love, isn't on the Ravens to make the Super Bowl?
No, he likes to cover all his bases.
No, Kansas City's going to
covers all his bases.
Kansas City's too good.
Covers all his bases. You'll learn this. You'll learn this. He gets a piece of everything so that he can go and say he was right.
I like Kansas City. I mean,
listen, you told us last year Lamar was going to the Super Bowl. 100%.
Right.
You told us all year Lamar was the best.
I was wrong.
And now you're back on the Chiefs. Huh? Right,
Okay.
Final words, Bill. Final words.
I bet the Chiefs to win last year.
Final words.
You guys want to join the bracket pool? DM me on Twitter or in Discord. $20 person, and we'll go from there.
All right. Hoffman, final words?
Let it breathe, and let's have a good weekend.
All right. Zab, anything you want to talk about?
2 things. Get over to Wanna Parlay, sign up using code TommyG. You get a deposit bonus up to $250. We got a massive weekend of sports ahead of us, and our subs have been killing it over there. So get over there. You can ask. Just send me a message if you have a question in chat about how to sign up or what state it's legal in, and I'll let you know. So,
okay.
And big announcement coming next week. So me and Tommy have been working on something behind the scenes. We'll have it for you next week. So.
Yeah. All right. Siege?
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to be rooting for Texas, but Ohio State's just going to kill them. And then it's going to be 11 days of me trying to find which way Notre Dame can pull a miracle off.
Okay. And by the way, Bill, I just got my phone to charge. There it is, $200. Can you see it?
I can see it.
All right, $200. Pittsburgh, Green Bay. Those are on separate days, and I will not be cashing it out.
We'll see. I was just going to say.
I know you see the button. That screenshot. Can I decline cash out?
Hold on. Screenshot that one to me right now, and then I want to see that same reference number.
I'm a kid. I love the bet.
I want to see the same reference number.
You know what you're going to see on Sunday?
I know him.
You're going to see.
He'll cash out right. You're going to see.
No, Bill, I don't. I'm not shady.
I know you.
That's you.
You're not shady.
I'm swindly. Swindly.
You're swindly. Of course you're going to do it.
No, I'm swindly, not dirty.
Swindler.
All right, so let me just see here. You will see a $3,000 winner on Sunday. That's what you'll see.
All right.
So there you go. I'm sending this screenshot right now.
You better hedge that Packers bet.
Nah, letting it fly. There you go. It's in your possession, Bill Rupp. 4, the Great Zabowski, the stupid guy in the bottom corner, not Siege, the other one. Although Siege is stupid too. And Hoffman. I am Tommy G. Get over 3 free days. We're going to be doing live shows in the Discord. We're going to be fighting worse than this because we'll be drunk. Bill's probably going to end up in the hospital after I beat the shit out of him. And you want to get over there and check it out. So go there. 3 free days of 4 deep bets. Huge monster betting weekend. Constantino, we don't know where he is. Friday. Figured. Who knows? But his bets will be.
Howie hasn't been on.
Everyone's gone. Everyone's gone.
Howie hasn't been on since Bill
put Howie in the retirement. So go check that out. Go to my Twitter. Go to the YouTube in the description. Good luck. Stay cashin', motherfuckers.
Did Howie bet Notre Dame last night?
Say, do your thing. Say, let's go, asshole.
I just said it.